Riot Games has officially announced a timeline for the Riot MMO, and you're probably not going to like it. Though, I think if we all take a good, hard introspective look, this is probably something we all expected. Today, Mark Merrill took to Twitter to give us MMO copium inhalers a little bit of reality by telling us about the project's resets, redirection efforts, and another new executive producer. This as well as telling us they will be going quiet for some time moving forward. But in reality, we kind of knew all of this already if you subscribe to my channel, minus the executive producer part. But it does come as a bit of a sting for those that may have been hoping to hear more about the game or even be potentially playing it in the next few years. But for us living in reality, I personally think this is all mostly good news and something that I think was fully expected at this point. As always, I want to take a deeper look at this tweet from Trin, look at the news front to back and not out of context as so many of you love doing. So let's take a look at the timeline, what happened with this redirection and restart of the project, and spoiler alert, it didn't happen in 2024, it was actually a while in the past, and kind of just go over it in detail. So let's start by just taking a look at the tweets. First, hey all, we know many of you are hungry for news about the Riot Games MMO project, and we really appreciate your patience and the incredible support you've shown us so far. I'm writing to update you today on where we're at, and before anyone panics, yes, we are still working on the game. Okay, so that's the first thing out of the way. Great news, it's not canceled. Again, everyone, don't panic, not canceled. After a lot of reflection and discussion, we've decided to reset the direction of the project some time ago. Keyword sometime. The decision wasn't easy, but it was necessary. The initial vision just wasn't different enough from what you can play today. We don't believe you all want an MMO that you've already played before with a Runeterra coat of paint. To truly do justice to the potential of Runeterra and to meet the incredibly high expectations of our players around the world, we need to do something that truly feels like a significant evolution of the genre. This is a huge challenge, but one that our team of deeply passionate MMO players and game development veterans is incredibly motivated to pursue. I think the key word we all need to remember here is that they decided to reset it some time ago, which we will go over in a little bit further into the video. He also says that basically the game they were working on under Greg Street pretty much just felt like a clone of what is already on the market. Whether that is World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, or something similar, we probably won't know exactly, but what we do know now is that they have no interest in pursuing this same old-fashioned, washed-up MMO that most MMO players are just kind of used to at this point. And they're willing to create a completely different redirection of the project in order to create something new and exciting for the player base. With this new direction, I'm excited to introduce Fabrice as the new executive producer of the MMO. Fabrice's experience as a player and passion for creating immersive worlds is extraordinary. Having led big projects at Riot, BioWare, and EA, he brings a fresh perspective and a shared commitment to excellence that will guide our team as they continue on this difficult journey. Okay, so VJ is no longer the MMO executive producer. I guess his new replacement is Fabrice, who's known for his work on Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect Andromeda. Wait, hold up, is VJ even on the project anymore? We started laying the groundwork for this pivot some time ago using that same verbiage, and over the last year under VJ Tucker's management, we built key components of the technical foundation to create the kind of ambitious game we're talking about. We're grateful for VJ's leadership and that he'll be part of the game leadership team going forward as our technical director. Okay, awesome. VJ is just going back to his original position as technical director. That's great news. His work in the role has been super important for the team, and he helped get the Riot MMO in the direction they wanted it to be, which apparently was a technological feat. Now, whether he was just an interim executive producer or if this was a demotion or something entirely different, we likely will never know. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter either for the future of the Riot MMO project. What we do know is that the company as a whole decided to redirect the project. Greg Street left and VJ took over the reins and reeled that monster back in. Hopefully for something we can all get to play in the future that is going to be really, really awesome. And he'll always be able to say he did that. The other thing I want to mention is that this restart on the project likely happened back in what I would speculate to be January of 2023, since Trin did mention that VJ was in charge of building up this redirection. Not to mention it is also around the same time where a few different team members were pulled off of the MMO and they eventually would come back 9 months afterwards. And here's where the news gets not so much fun and where I ask you to please stay till the end of the video and listen to everything I have to say about it, as well as the future of this YouTube channel. Resetting our development path also means we will be going dark for a long time, likely several years. This silence will help provide space for the team to focus on the incredible amount of work ahead of them. We understand the excitement and anticipation that surrounds new information, but we ask for you to trust us during this silent phase. Remember, no news is good news, as it means we're hard at work pouring our hearts and souls into making something that we'll hope you'll love. All right, so you heard it here. They will be going dark completely for a few years to focus on creating the perfect game in this new direction for its player base, which means sadly we'll be getting less speculative tweets and posts, something that many of us have kind of grown quite accustomed to in the recent year though. That said, I love making content. I'm going to be talking about every single Riot MMO, new job listing, everything that's posted, however few it may be in the coming years. We're going to keep talking about the Riot MMO. And I mean this fully. I look forward to every discussion I get to have with this awesome community that we have built up. The Riot MMO is going nowhere, and neither am I. Though, I will need to continue making other content about other games I love and look forward to as well. And this is where you all come in. What games are you looking forward to the most in the next couple years? Project Loki, dare I say Ashes of Creation, ARPGs, MMORPGs, anything in between? I'm pretty open to it all, and I like to play pretty much every kind of game. And I want to talk about them all, and I plan to continue doing so on this channel. So maybe come join something else while we wait on more Riot MMO news. Join the Discord and maybe stop by for a stream sometime. We have a lot of fun there. I truly want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. Making content has been just a dream of mine for forever, and I'm doing it now. And this community that we have built is only just now getting started. In the next few months, we'll be starting up the official oheyspun guild, where our goal is going to be playing the Riot MMO together, but we're going to play other games together, kind of learn everyone's different personality traits and quirks, and kind of build up a fun team of gamers that all get to play together. And I want to invite all of you guys to join that. So make sure you're on the Discord, stay up to date with the news. I'm sure I'll post it on my Twitter as well when that does get started. But don't forget, leave a comment down below on what games you're looking forward to. What do you think this news has in store for us for the Riot MMO? Are they going to go completely radio silent for 2 to 3 years? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But as always, make sure you like and comment down below what you think of the news. My name is Spun, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.